Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I might look a little nuts right now. I do have some lighting going on and I just came up with this idea out of nowhere. Just kidding. Actually, I was on some websites I've been watching and some YouTube channels that have inspired me to go more zero waste. Now, in the past, I do have like a little zipper type bag thing to hold my silverware, but I was like, sometimes it gets dirty, sometimes like it's kind of smushed in there and it's not like really working 100% for me right now. So, and I want somewhere to store my napkin. So, I've been seeing these ideas, I'll put them on the screen, about putting together like a roll-up sort of system for like my lunch. But, so I've had these ideas and I saw it and I was like, wow, that's a really cute idea, but this girl had paid like $20 for it. And I'm like, girl, I have a sewing machine. I have free scrapped fabric at home I've been looking to do something with. Why not give it a try? So we're going to see how it goes. Just like all of my projects, we'll see. So basically I have this fabric from when I did my Halloween costume. This is like the size we're working with here. It's pretty big. I think if I fold it over, I think this should be a good base. And then I do also have like this like faux leather type, like vinyl-y type here. And I was almost wondering if I should put this on the back as a way to make it a little bit more water resistant. And I also have a ton of like scrap ribbon and stuff like that from my wedding. So I was like, I could just sew this on there as a little tie. Like I have a whole idea. So we're gonna see how it goes, just like everything. So let me get you guys set up and then we'll get started. So basically what I have right now is I just laid the fabric out. My desk is still messy because it's always messy. That's how it lives. I have a pair of scissors here. Basically the fabric kind of like goes out like this, then kind of comes back around. So I'm just going to try to make it a square of some kind here. Side. So I think the idea would be that you would just fold it over and then I would need to stitch, and let me see here. So you want to stitch like little crevices for things to go in. So let's try to figure out how we're going to do that here. I'm trying not to stab myself. I have a whole bin of stick pins here. I'm not a professional, like seamstress or anything like that. I advise in advance. I just mess around with stuff, but I'm not really any good at anything. So, just fair warning about that. I have my little tomato, because you can't be legit without a tomato. Okay. So, I'm just going to like, maybe start putting some pins in over here. That way I'll know where I need to sew at. Like, just to hold the fabric together. I can always trim off the excess. I was looking to see if I have any marking supplies that'll come off. Let's see. Disappearing ink. So I think what I'm going to do is get a ruler here. And I want to do... Let me guys turn you guys around so you can see what's going on here. Okay, so I have like a little pin here. I don't know if this even works because it's so old, but we're gonna just see. I don't sew things all the time, like I said, so it's really gonna be interesting. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is make a little mark here. Let's see, let me move this over so you can see. So maybe like right about here or so. And then maybe make one about a ruler's. Ugh, should it even be ruler's width? It probably shouldn't even be that much. Maybe like this much. Maybe like this. Because I want to put some chopsticks in here. And I think that's about 2 chopsticks worth of width there. And then over here I want my little straw. So we're going to put a sew mark here, a sew mark here. And then maybe a little sew mark right here. And then for cutlery, you need a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I feel like I don't even need half as much as I have here. Okay. I'm just getting way crazy on this fabric. So chopsticks, straw. Over here, maybe a spoon. Let's make it a little wider. I don't want to make it so wide that it's going to slip out. So maybe like right there. And I wonder if I should also be spacing these apart a little bit better. Like chopsticks, space. Straw, space. So we're going to put an X on that one. So this is going to be... This is supposed to be able to be removed. So heads up in case you're like, oh my god, what are you doing? So this is CS, chopstick. This is a straw. We're going to have a space here. That's going to be a space. And then over here, let's do... a spoon. We'll do a space. We'll do a fork. So the space, hold on. Space, spoon, fork, another space, knife. And then what I want to do is have like some sort of little pocket here. So maybe I'll use some of this extra fabric for that. That's going to be like a napkin holder. So I'm going to make a little line here. And I'm going to stitch like here. And I'm going to stitch right here. Okay, so this is my diagram of what I'm... Oh, forgot it's a double-sided pen. Haha, cute. Alright, so that's what we have here. So in that case, I feel like this extra fabric I could use more for like beefing this other side up a little bit more. So I'm putting in some pins here. This might not like be the cutest thing ever, but I mean it's gonna be the most useful thing ever. So I think that's something, right? Okay. And for being a really, well, this isn't as late at night of a project as I normally would do. Like, I feel like I hit my stride at midnight, but, you know, I do have to work tomorrow, so. And I was, like, so inspired out of nowhere. I was like, I gotta do it now. Now, before I forget what I was aiming for. Okay, so I'm gonna put another piece, like, right in here. I'm trying not to stab myself, but I'm pretty good at it here. Okay. And it, like, I don't know why, but when I put the pins, I was, like, organizing this thing over here. You guys can't really see that, but, like, it's my old bin or whatever for supplies. And I was like, you know what? It's just sitting under the desk. I should probably put, like, maybe my sewing stuff in it or, like, you know, my other craft stuff that maybe just doesn't have a home or it's, like, hanging out, you know? So that was my idea. That was my inspo, and I did that, and it's fine, but, you know, and it's organized. But, like, why did I think it was okay to put all the pins just however in this bin? And these ones don't have color, so you're, like, really being careful not to stab yourself. You know? Not my best route. Like, I just stabbed myself just putting that back. Okay. So. Okay, so I think this is going to be our general layout. Does this make sense? So, like, you've got, like, a little flap here that I'm going to have to sew the little crosses in to make it a little beefier. It's got this, and then basically we would roll it up once it's all sewn, and then you'd wrap it with a ribbon. So, let's take a pause here. I'm going to get my thread on my bobbin, and then let's get started. Literally, you guys, using a sewing machine is going to be the death of me, I swear. Like, it's like getting that, I don't know if anybody else has, like, am I the only one that's, like, I can't be. I can't be the only one that has struggles getting that damn bobbin going. It's like, this one still has thread on it stuff, but I was like, okay, well, it doesn't have that much, so let me fill it up with a different one. And it's like, making the bobbins fine, but we're just trying to get this damn door open, and then putting it in there is, like, just a shit, I don't know, so, you know what I mean? I I think I've got this flip now. I do. Shoot. Shakaka. Alright, let me trim that. I mean, I guess in the scheme of things it's not going to matter because, I mean, let's be real. It's not meant to look super cute. It's just meant to be more functional, so. Alright, let me flip it back the way it was going. Oi, oi, oi. As I say, this is so easy. Oh my god. Me realizing it's not easy. I just can't handle it. Oh, now I'm out of thread. It's like you're going so good. But then you're all messed up. Okay. And you all jacked up. Get your tail in there. Oh, anybody else has to talk crap to their sewing machine? Get your booty in there. Oh, I'm gonna trim it better. It's like not crispy enough, you know. It's not a crispy thread, even though I licked it. Woo, there we go. All right. Now we're cooking with oil. I'm going to push this back here a little bit. Put that over here. Put that there. Alright, we're going to attempt this. Attempt 100. Just kidding. That's Alright guys, I'm back. So this is how it came out, okay? Minus like all the markings and stuff. So you have all the little pockets and stuff. It's kind of hard to tell on camera. But here, let me put something in the pocket so you can see. So, see, it's got like little holders for everything. And then I think what I'm going to do now is, because the back you can see all the, like, see, this is the really tight one, so this is probably going to have to be a straw one. But everything else, so knife, spoon, fork, chopsticks, are other way around. Okay? And then a napkin pocket. So I think that looks good. But I think the plan now is going to be to put a back on it, because if you look, you can see, like, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell here just because it's white and white, but like all the little stitching and stuff you can kind of see. Just checking my bin here. I don't know. I think I'll just use this vinyl-y type fabric because it's kind of like probably going to give it a little more waterproof appearance. And then I just have to sew this to the back of it. So I'm going to cut that right now. I mean, I might as well use it. I already have it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to do like that. Get back, you guys. So I just went ahead and cut some black fabric to go on the other side of this. I'm just going to like sew it on here kind of haphazardly as I do everything else. And then, yeah. And then at that point we're just going to be pretty much ready for the ribbon. The thing, you know. Okay. So, I probably should sew it like this. That would make more sense. Because you want the better stitching on the other side. Alright, you're going to see my first mistake over here, which is basically pulling that vinyl fabric really tightly while I was trying to sew it. So don't recommend that. As you can see, it's kind of like wrinkling up the other material on the back, and I'm having to rip all the threads out and start over. So what I recommend to do is, if you're going to do like multiple layers, probably not use that type of fabric. That would feel like that was my mistake. Because I had to keep going over stuff and trying to like make it less wrinkly, and I felt like it kept wrinkling no matter what I did. And also, before I made all the pouches, I feel like I should have put the other fabric on there, like sew it all at one time, you know? But, anyway, or just use like a cotton material, because the first material I used was a cotton blend, and that was really easy to sew. So just some tips that I learned along the way, because most of this video is me struggling to get that freaking black fabric on there, and I'm really regretting the fact that I did that, but you know, it was too late. Alright, you guys, so once I did get that fabric on, I just went and trimmed the excess fabric that was left over on the edges there. I started using an X-Acto knife, but it wasn't like really working that well, so I just went in with some scissors. It's a pretty rough cut. It's mostly just to get some of the extra threads and stuff like that. And then this is me just showing you how to do it. At the end, I did go ahead and actually sew 1/2 of the ribbon to the other side. That way it's not just loose. So that's what it looks like with actual silverware in it and everything. I think it came out pretty good considering it's my first attempt. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!